Namaste. I'm Dr. Robert, and today on 5-ish Minutes with Dr. Robert, my subject is best practices for controlling Pitta. It is important to remember that Pitta is very intense, and therefore anything that you want to do to control it either needs to be more intense than it is, or it needs to be calmer and milder and gentler. And most of the time you're going to want to use the calmer, cooler, milder, gentler method, because you don't want to needlessly over-intensify the situation. Sometimes you do want to do that because if you're really sure that you know exactly the degree and intensity and amount of the hot and potentially very intense intervention that you want to employ, and if it is exactly balanced, then it will bring things to a good resolution. But it has to be very exact, especially with Pitta, which is very exact. Always remember that with Pitta, Pitta is made out of two important elements. And those two important elements are water and fire. And water and fire are dire enemies. They hate one another. They will not cooperate except under duress. Because if you have enough water, it will drown the fire, and if you have enough fire, it will burn up the water. So they are continuously antagonistic to one another. And this is the nature of Pitta. There is an innate antagonism that often comes out in Pitta people as antagonism that is directed to other people. And this is why we want Pitta people always to be cool. We want them to be focusing on things that are calm and gentle. We want them, and of course in Ayurveda, there was a limited amount of things that you could employ for coolness. It's not like people had refrigerators that they could put themselves into. So they said, oh, always spend time around the fountain and wear a necklace of pearls and apply rose water to your eyelids and have people massage your feet with ghee. All of these things are good. It is also good to consume the powder of pearls and powder of coral, and it is good to consume aloe vera, lots of aloe vera, and apply aloe vera. But what's also very important is to be doing things to make sure you're not aggravating Pitta. And this means pay close attention to not consuming too many things that are sour. Avoid consuming any more than the minimum amount of salt that is desirable for you. Hot, spicy food, very likely to increase Pitta. There are a couple of spices that will not do that. Cardamom is one of them. Cinnamon is kind of on the line. Chilies will definitely increase Pitta. And of course, anything that is really tobacco, alcohol, very Pitta increasing, very aggravating. Too much protein will aggravate Pitta, especially protein that is animal protein, meat, even fish, but especially red meat is going to aggravate Pitta because of all the protein and all of the other things that are in the flesh of the animal. So the calmer your diet, the calmer your activities, you want to make sure also that there is adequate anulomana. That means that all of the hot digestive juices, especially the bile, are flowing through the system and not getting trapped in the system. So we always want the liver to be under good control. And there again, we have the aloe vera, and we have anything that is going to encourage the liver to be in good condition. And of course, this includes things like dandelion and chicory and burdock and yellow dock. And in Ayurveda, we have the excellent Kutiki or Katuka Rohini, Picoryza kuroa, which actively is a cholagogue. It flushes bile out of the liver. So the focus on Pitta should always be, especially if you're a Pitta person or have someone in your life who is a Pitta person, making sure that the Pitta in the mind is engaged with something all the time so that it is not looking around for something to stab or otherwise in a Pitta kind of way engage with. So coolness, wearing colors that are nice and cool, looking at things that are not stimulating, because for Pitta, the sense of vision is particularly important. Paying attention to reducing intensity is possibly the most important thing for Pitta. This is Dr. Robert wishing everyone coolness and calm. Go to the description below if you'd like to learn more about studying with me online, and if you would like a free ebook on analyzing karma, fate, or free will.